Francois Hollande secured his election victory on a platform of anti-austerity politics. His first meeting just hours after being sworn in as President of France will be with the very architect of Europe's austerity programme, German Chancellor Angela Merkel. She is playing down the differences.
Franco-German cooperation is essential in Europe, and since we all want Europe to succeed, this cooperation will start very soon.
Mr. Hollande wants Europe to invest more in growth. He campaigned for the introduction of Eurobonds and a more political, powerful European Central Bank. This puts the two leaders on a collision course, says Philippe Moreau-Defarge of the French Institute of International Relations.
Mrs. Merkel looks very determined not to accept, Hollande vision, and Mrs. Merkel says we must re-establish more healthy public finances, we must tackle the debt issue, and Mrs. Merkel will not move.
French voters rejected the austerity programme of their outgoing president, Nicolas Sarkozy. While his successor may be riding the crest of an anti-austerity wave, he does have an Achilles heel, says Olaf Kramer, director of the Europe analyst group Policy Network.
Hollande has a very strong democratic mandate, but a very weak economic mandate. France has a lot of problems as far as current account balance payment is concerned, the deficit, unemployment, etc. So he will also be constrained to what he can do.
Angela Merkel faces problems too, after a bruising election defeat in Germany's most populous state on Sunday, just 18 months before national elections. But it is the brewing storm in Greece that is stoking fears in Berlin and far beyond. Greek parties are struggling to form a government and may reject the budget cuts insisted on by the European Union. The prospect of Greece leaving the currency bloc is now openly under discussion in European capitals. Unthinkable just a few months ago, says analyst Olaf Kramer.
Greece, on the other hand, is a real big problem. What do we do with the Greeks? Do we change the terms of the bailout programme? Do we give them more time? Do we inject more funds? That's really controversial, where the Germans want Angela Merkel to be really tough.
France and Germany have been the driving force behind European integration. Analysts say their respective leaders will have to overcome their differences rapidly, with the very survival of the euro at stake. Henry Ridgwell for VOA News, London.